So we had these awesome fellas come in the shop the other day, and they're really nice guys. And they're asking about the Fender Acoustasonic. And one guy was like, I really want, you guys have me? We don't have me right now, but we can always get some. So they really want one. I'm like, well, I asked him, like, why do you want one? You know, and he's like, well, I got the discount offer from Fender directly, but also I need to have a good like couch acoustic guitar type thing that I can also like. It'd be cool if it was electric guitar as well. I can just strum and sing songs. And I'm like, that's where the first things came. I'm like, hey, it's the worst couch strumming guitar you could probably ask for. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, probably so.
You know, this is and yeah, it's a good, once you plug it in, it's pretty much useless unless you plug it in.
Yeah.
You know, it's like having an amplifier. It's useless unless there's electricity in it. I mean, you can function it, but the sound that comes out is so.
It's not like a lot. I mean, like from just a pure working your hands, but if you want to enjoy the sound, yes.
It sounds absolutely terrible. I'm
right.
Like, no. So this is a twofold thing. We're sort of like, we're trying to help them. We're like, hey, why don't you go play some acoustics in the back too? Like, we'll try a GS Mini or something. Like, just sort of see what are you trying to accomplish, and just we send people to shops elsewhere all the time on things we don't carry. We do carry these. We want to make sure it's the right piece for what he needs. And we discovered it was definitely not the right piece.
No. You know, now, if you said, "Oh, I'm going out to play solo gigs with a looper," cool, awesome. You know,
playing coffee shop stuff, playing small venues, playing churches, playing larger venues like that. That's my yes. Let's get that's the Acoustasonic. That's the T5Z. Those things can work in that setting. If you just want something to play at home, chill out and sing some songs, it's kind of the worst.
Maybe not.
No, that's the importance of having. If you don't have friends that know about it, you got to have a local shop. You got to have just some shop. And if you can't go a local shop, a shop you can call and ask these questions. Because the marketing machine that not just Fender and Gibson and Paul Reed Smith and everyone does, all of us, the shops do as well. You got to be able to read through the morass and the BS sometimes to figure out if that is the guitar you need. Yep. The kicker here was that he'd already played one of these, a different one of these, I think, in another store, like at a Guitar Center. He's like, I just want to try the Telecaster version or the Strat version. I can't remember which it was. And thought it might be different. I was like, oh. So it's just, you just need a little help. And then it also complicates things with, like, you know, the manufacturers really offering, you know, like some serious hooks. Like, hey, you know, we're clearing inventory. We're offering 10, 15, 20% off for you to please buy the stuff that we can't sell. You know, that's kind of when the sales happen usually, right?
It's totally altruistic.
Well, is it? They
just want to give you a deal.
Is it the hottest new product that is on sale? Not usually.
Probably not.
No, this led to like a really fun afternoon. We get some great discussions too, with them and without them, and it's like it was unique to see like just how important the analog experience of physically sometimes playing these like sort of new hybrid type instruments or new technology pieces that you think you might want for your world. It might be the worst combination.
It could be.
It could be. So if you have a chance to, if you can't play it, reach out to someone. Even if we don't carry it, you can reach out to us. We answer questions literally all the time.
It's good. We get lots of those calls lately, and which is good. It's always fun talking to you guys, and it's fun giving our 2 cents on those things. So.
It's fun. It sends you down rabbit holes too, on things that we don't know about sometimes that we enjoy learning about and learning. It's now you got to be careful just with it is, as I alluded to it earlier, the propaganda machine, as I've talked about years ago before, like from that comes out from, it's like the key is to get you to buy things, point, click, buy, sell, have it. Hopefully you keep it. The returns don't have to happen. That's the idea. Sometimes with sale items, there are no returns. Speaking of that, I'm getting off the topic a little bit.
Okay. That's fair.
Is that okay? I was helping a really nice customer buying a guitar from another shop. And he's like, oh, this seems like a guitar I really want. I'm like, check it out. He's like, do we check out the shop? I'm like, yeah. He's like, he ended up not doing it because the shop had like a no return policy on this. It was it was a very expensive guitar. I think it was like $15,000, something really expensive. Like really high.
Mid-tier high.
But no, but and like, so he's like, check out the shop. I think it was like, what was the name of the shop again? Let me pull it up so I have it exactly right. Charlie's Guitar Shop, and I think it's down in, what is it, in Texas or something?
Texas.
Yeah, like it looks like a cool shop, and I heard some other good things about it. Then I went down the rabbit hole of checking out the reviews just for fun, and oh my God, it was some of the funniest stuff I read. Like there's some mean, nasty 1-star reviews, and like going in there and reading his responses.
They're awesome.
Choice.
I gotta go see it.
Choice. Yeah. Like if you have time, like, leave him a good review just because whoever's leaving the responses,
they deserve it.
I mean, and that's something too. Like it's like when you leave bad reviews for some, and some of it might be real stuff, but some inane stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah,
it affects a person's business. It's really not nice to do. It's nasty. It makes people like not happy, except for maybe Charlie here. He might be handling pretty well, and maybe that's part of the whole thing. But
I like to imagine that one day he was just like, screw it. I'm gonna start answering. Well, this is ridiculous.
And everybody there's like, don't do it. He's like, nope, send.
Let him know.
Post,
let him know
bam.
what it is.
Like, no, you're the dumbass. Bam, post. Like it's awesome. I was talking to one of our local like great chefs in town too about his restaurant. He's like, I'm always confused when I get like a bad review. I'm like, why wouldn't they just come and talk to any of us at the restaurant while they're there and let me help with it? And anyway, got sidetracked for a minute. I'm sorry, but sometimes I just want to point out those little things that are fun. Check out the shop. If you've never been there and you live in that area, go check it out. I think it looks fantastic.
Charlie's Guitar Shop.
I've heard good things about it from some other customers too. So, haha, there we go. Moving on. But no, so that's why we're trying. Like, our whole mission here, like when we started this years ago, was just to sort of be able to bring people into the guitar shop conversations.
Yes,
it's not about selling guitars. It's about being able to go to your local shop in the comfort of your own home. And in particular, when like the plague hit, it became, a lifeline for a lot of folks that really love going to shops that couldn't go out anymore. And then we connected to so many friends and universes across dimensions that we've had such a blast. But it's important to use those resources to help you not make the wrong guitar choices out there along the way too. It's really confusing.
It can be confusing.
There's a lot of marketing right now. Like PRS just dropped all their new pickups. So does that void everything else that's out there before?
Absolutely.
Yes. No. Well, we laugh about that with like Fender too. Like, like Fender did it with like, the American Vintage 16 or something. And they go, what about the American Originals? Well, those are great. We still think the American Originals might be better, like in certain respects. There's like, or what about, V-class bracing from Taylor guitars versus X bracing? Well, you can't get that anymore. Or what you can with the legacy models now, because people realize, hey, some people want that X bracing because some people think it's better. New's not always better.
New is not always better. No.
New is different. And we did that same thing for those pickups, for the $1,000 Gibson pickups. They might have been slightly better. Yeah, I mean,
to be fair, in that case, they maybe were.
Yeah, but it's also different. That's when we talk about Fender Custom Shop all the time. Like, hand wound is better to my ear for a pickup versus non-hand wound. Josefina is maybe better, but it's just different. And I think hand wound is also just different. Sometimes if I want that 60s pure glassy sound, I don't always want hand wound. I want that sort of glassy 60, 63 non-hand wound mid pickup.
They're all good. I mean, how often do you tell custom shop customers that like when you spec this guitar, you're not gonna it's going to be good. You know what I mean? Like no matter which pickup.
It's 95%. It's gonna be a great guitar.
It's gonna be a great guitar.
No, there's that. New is not always better. Be aware of the marketing machines that are out there right now, particularly with NAMM right around the corner or happening right now, depending upon when you see this. It's actually happening right now.
Well, by the time you see this,
we're at NAMM.
We will be there
shooting stuff and maybe we'll have a live stream at NAMM too. Stay tuned for that. We'll definitely have some fun there. We should do it in the mothers changing section, like just us. We go in there, like do that. That's where you can pump whatnot. I think it'd just be funny
if we went to the bathroom, just a random bathroom.
I feel like the bathrooms are kind of funky. It's hard to get to the bathrooms at NAMM. Anyway, no, but just like. That's the fun. Like reach out to the shops you trust. Like if it ain't us, it's like it's Wildwood. It could be Sims. It could be Music Villa. It could be Chuck Levins. Ask for Carlos. There's so many great shops out there. Sorry if I didn't mention. I'm blibbering quickly. Or as I said earlier, Charlie's Guitar Shop in Texas.
True.
Read the reviews are fun. But what else do you think? Anything else on that?
I think that's about it. You talking about the money off, the 20% off is never the new hot thing. It reminds me of the clearance aisle at Walmart.
Oh, or
all you have to do is take your kids. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, find some kids, take them down the clearance aisle at Walmart. And all these really crappy toys that they've looked at a million times in the real toy aisle, suddenly it'll be the greatest thing ever that they want. There's just some weird thing.
Well,
it does the same thing to us.
It's that section at like Walmart becomes like the dollar store entirety.
Yeah,
and we did that at Cracker Barrel the other day, and like we saw like the $20 stuffed animal blowfish that was like $3.50 or something ridiculous. We had to have it.
You have to have it.
At $3.50, it's just blowfish.
But yeah, no, the clearance aisle, it's like behind where they put the Christmas stuff. It's like that weird aisle before you go to the outdoor section. That's where it is in our Walmart. I think it's the same in every Walmart. But yeah, just walk at it.
What if you bought like a stuffed animal blowfish at BJ's? Is it? Never mind. Okay, click like, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
I'm leaving. Enjoy the week. Stay tuned. Be aware of what's being preached out there, and we're here to help.
We'll see you from there.